Hey guys, Jeff Wald here with Fox 9 Sports Online. The Vikings are in the middle of training camp at TCO Performance Center in Eagan, holding a light walkthrough with no helmets and no pads today. Kirk Cousins took the podium this afternoon, and one of the many things he talked about was rookie receiver Jordan Addison and how he's turning some heads early on in camp. Cousins talked about how he wants to see greatness at the catch point and the ability to make a contested catch out of a young wide receiver. So far, Addison has shown the ability to do both. He caught a deep ball from Cousins the other day in practice where he was able to toe drag 2 feet both inbounds for a touchdown. And the fans in attendance erupted. A pretty exciting play for the young receiver. So he's obviously turning some heads, creating some excitement among that receiver corps. Let's hear what Cousins had to say about Addison this afternoon.
It's a process. I think, first of all, you want to let him know that any challenges you feel with the playbook or even outside of football, moving to a new city, we've all been there before. We all deal with them. So don't feel that you're different or that you're inadequate. You're just fine. And he's handled it well. I kind of have always been surprised at how well rookies transition, because whether it was me getting drafted or me coming here in free agency, I felt like it took me a lot longer to learn everything and adapt well to what I observed the other guys being able to do. But I think he's got a lot of ability, and I think he's we've thrown him in basically with all the complex run game rules and motions and formations and the route tree we're asking him to learn, and I think he's handled it really well, and I think he's shown his athleticism and his ability as a receiver. He's a natural catcher of the football. He tracks the ball well, so I'm excited about just continuing to do more with him and get him involved, and hopefully that can take pressure off of our other guys and just make teams have to defend even more grass. More than anything, and this may be debatable with other evaluators, but I want to see greatness at the catch point. In this league, you're going to make so many contested catches. Coverage is going to be tight. I'm going to have to throw it in tight windows, and you got to show me that with somebody draped over you or someone about to come hit you, that you will have strong hands and make the catch. That's what Justin does well. That's what Adam does well. That's what KJ does well. TJ. It's not for the faint of heart, and you got to have strong hands. And I think you can have all the athleticism in the world, but with how good the guys are covering you, if you're not really strong at the catch point, it's going to be hard to consistently be successful. So that's what I see from Jordan, is he's pretty natural at the catch point, which is exciting. And, when we're not in full go tackle, it's harder to evaluate that, and that's where you got to get into preseason games and the real season to be able to know what you have.
So obviously Cousins is doing what he can to get the rookie integrated along with the other veterans on the team, and now you're talking about a guy who is going to be part of a receiving corps that includes Justin Jefferson, arguably the best receiver in football. You've got KJ Osborne, and then you've also got TJ Hawkinson at tight end, who's going to be one of Cousins' main targets this year too. So that's quite the receiving corps for the Vikings this year. Stay tuned for more coverage online. The Vikings will have a night practice tomorrow night at TCO Stadium, and then all of a sudden we're a week away from preseason football.